Wagwan, my people, them. Another day, another video, a vlog. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be on the Road to 180 series. It might just be a new series I call Jim and Yap, which is gonna have a bit of a looser feel. We're just sipping a Red Bull here. I don't usually drink energy drinks, but you know what? This is not, guys, it's not a sponsored video, okay? I mean, all of my 10 subscribers, Red Bull sponsor, nowhere in sight, strictly for vibes. It's just for me, I promise they do not send me any product, guys. Not sponsored, no ads. But anyway, I think this might just be a Jim and Yap session. Ooh, damn. Might just be a bit of a Jim and Yap session. You know, keeping the summer vibes rolling. I got my Yardman hat. Done no big up jam. You done no iPhone 2 second generations and that. You get me? I'm finna do probably a bit of bench today. Shock. Gonna do a bit of bench today. We will do some volume. I want to stretch my pecs out. Stretch them out and open up all these tissues and continue to keep doing the good work that we did with AC. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. All my brother people, them. Yeah, man. And I don't like the way. Why is this? Why does it look like man got boxed? Man got a left fade. Hold on. Hold on.
Alright.
So hopefully we are now in order. But yeah, man's looking a bit crusty, musty, dusty, rusty. Man's got no trim, no fade, razor bumps. Whoa. Yeah, my braids have started to turn into dreads. So we're just gonna do like a ponytail and swing them back. That's it, you don't need to see it, you get me? You don't need to see that, bedroom. But yeah, I should probably get changed and get out and do it, son. Just get out and do it. Just go get out and do it. What? You thought I was done? Liar! I also need to remember to take a thumbnail picture because that's one thing I really always forget to do. I'll get to the gym and be like, but then I won't do any of the
photo shoot. Hold up, pose. Hold up, pose. Yeah, pose, pose. Hold up, pose. Yeah, pose, pose. Yeah.
So we definitely need to remember to do that. You know that, brother? On today's episode of Me Nah Do That, this one is a 47 out of 10. Oh yeah, I'm sick. I'm gonna end it now. Yes, people, then. So I wonder if you can tell where I'm from. Barbados, mate. Barbados. You know what? Carnival's done. We're still embodying the spirit of the island people. Then today we're repping, man. We're going. Can't even see that. Let me back up a little bit. Yardie Classic inside the place. You already know, Sam, it smell like cocoa butter and ginger cake. Proverbs. So the shoulders are doing alright today, man. Different location for today's video. Should be nice and quiet. Should be unbothered, undisturbed. But they've recently updated the equipment in here. So we've got safety catches on the bench, which is always a plus. Safety first. So if I were to ever go heavy in here, because usually everyone knows where I'm at. We know where I'm at. It ain't usually set up for the big brothers, the heavy lifters. Do you get me? So we're good today. It's nice and quiet. Everyone's probably out on the piss with the lads. And on the subject of Caribbean, now, you know, me love me people there. We got bad boy music, what we've done for the world culturally, language, freaking style, the rest of it, big. However, if I did have a complaint, and I do you know when you order from a Caribbean, yeah, one, if them have that, then great. But even when it comes, you know the way they slice the chicken? And it's like, why would you slice the thigh? So it's like meat on one half and then just bone and gristle and all the You know the bit I'm talking about. You know the bit I'm talking about. That is so annoying because you thinking fried chicken, jerk chicken, whatever it is, hungry, ravenous, and then boof, take a big bite and pure bone, man. Cha. A bit disappointing. But away from that, some of them we always get into it, arguing about, you know, what the national dish of Jamaica should be. Now, in my humble opinion, ackee and saltfish ain't it. That's a slave master food, that. So I think realistically, the most eaten, highly requested staple, curry goat rice, fam. Curry goat and white rice, not rice and peas, white rice. Get at me in the comments. White rice. That's the best way to do it. Oh, when the you know when you've got like the plate and the plate goes a bit yellow from the tube. From the turmeric, baby. Yeah. Curry goat's the one. You know them ones? And it just falls off the bone as well. Just you take it out, just sliding off. Serious business. I mean, this mess is one of the reasons I don't train here very often. But we'll get this cleaned up, bench set up, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. The bad news is the mic, for whatever reason, decided not to play ball. But the good news is you have voiceover Jay, which you all know and love, coming in for the segment. And also, Pure Gym, yo, you know how it's there already. They were playing some degga music way too loud. So even though I thought I'd isolated my voice on this, the thing was pumping out some was. It's like, bruv, no one's listening to this, bruv. This tune has not been on anyone's Spotify Wrapped ever. Anyway, I will try to recount what I was talking about here. Long story short, this is what we in the biz like to call a less than optimal setup, okay? The bench is low, it is slippery, and it is narrow. It essentially feels like benching on an oiled up broomstick. Pause, why for that? Sounds crazy. But anyway, so what I've done here is put the green bands that you can see there because they have a lot of friction, and I put them equally on each side. And I think I said something to the effect of, you know, like the Princess and the Pea with the stuff. Bare people be benching on some degga squifferson bench setups, yeah, and the things aren't even lined. So I always make sure I use a body part that I know is not going to grow. Yo, wild. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I use my feet, I use my fingers and line it up so that it's not going to change. It's going to be in the same place every single time because, and you might also ask, Jay, why don't you just use the standard benches? There are, yo, trash, garbage, ass, bro. Because basically they're too small. You can't change the pin height. The pins are way too deep regardless. But at least I would love to be able to choose my pin height and then I can set the bench exactly where I want it for my long ass torso. And then on that note, I think I'm tracking quite well. What I'm speaking about here is setting the pin height properly. You want to have the least distance when you do your unrack to come out the bar, to come out the rack. So I'm trying to set my pin height here so that I can engage my lats and pull it out the rack and not press it out the rack and losing all the great setup and tightness that I've worked so hard for. Capish? Capish. And you know what? I say this all the time, people. Bench, particularly the bench, is like, I would say 60% setup, if not more. Just because you have to be in such a right position. It's a very finicky exercise relative to a squat and a deadlift. And it's very hard to brute force it if you don't have the correct setup. It actually baffles me how many people just slop themselves down on the bench, rip it out the rack and start aggressively repping like a teenager choking a chicken for the first time. Yo, it's like, hey yo, Bridget, bad man no rush to Babylon, you understand my youth? You can't do them thing there. You can't do it. And then when I got to this bit, I think I must have put it in and went, bash! And then I went over to the other side, sat that one up and said, labash! So then I'm just getting my bearings, setting my feet up, going in, and gather around, kids. A teachable moment is about to occur. Now all I need to do is, because if you look at my feet angle and my knee angle, it should be back here. It's more drive and a better stable. So what I'm gonna do, when I set it up next time, is just start my feet a little bit further back. Okay, you see this bit right here? We're gonna challenge ourselves to a lip sync. All right, let's go. It's not too bad, you know. We make do. We make do, son. That's what we do, son. It's what we do. Why do they enunciate the D so much? It's like shooting freaking bullets. It's like what we do. I'm gonna tuck this in because not that I even have a belly, but I think this is most, you might even laugh at me, but this is the most body fat I've ever had. I know, it's a hard life. But on bench, like, I'm not fussed about looking like I've got abs or flat stuff or whatever. I'm trying to get as much air in as possible. But when you get down and expand your ribcage, yeah, you can see the bottom of the stomach poking out from under the shirt. So less of that, less of that. Yeah, but I'm quite liking this color combination. This is like home Yardie, third kit Yardie. The powers of the Yardie. It's all my 9 toes on. Just keep this Jim Shark on, cause the levels of Yardie. Oh, it's too much, brethren. You can't stand it. But not the Babylonian them. All of them. All of them in there. Don't worry, sometimes. Funny, when I walk around like this, I feel like this Bella from the Powerpuff Girls. Like, you never saw her face. Imagine I did all my videos like this. La Roja. Roja. Don't you think it's kind of mad that in big 2025, the airlines haven't worked out how to make the pilot speaker sound decent? I don't have the foggiest idea what this brother's saying. He may as well be saying, ladies and gentlemen, you know, circling to our death. I took Molly, like, bro. Big 2025 for all the technology. All these billionaires want to go to find the Titanic and go to the moon and swap the speakers out, big man. And at this rate, I don't even know what's coming first. GTA 6 or a pilot speaker that we can actually understand. Basically, I like to put these in. Always put, if you're going to use these, and I would highly recommend you do, put them in before you get near your top set. Because if you get the distances wrong, and you go to do your top set, and you end up clinking one, you're gonna be vexed because you should have tested it on at least the third warm-up. So, just so you can assess the distance, up, down, shake it all around, down, you'll get it. Bring it around town. Starting to feel a little bit toasty. Hey, yo, Piccolo, do you feel that?
What is that? I've never felt so much power.
Think say it's time to reveal the true powers of the Yardman. Yes, the power.
This is amazing! I feel incredible! Yes! I can win! I feel great! I can do this!
So the power's flowing. You know what time it is. What's that? I love it, right? Come on, my G. Alright, we love like that, man. We love like that. We've been touched by God. So you know what time it is now. Run. Do you know what the actual funniest thing about this is, yeah? I said set the safety before you get to your top set. What did I do? Too low. So... Man, I give up big instruction and can't even follow them himself. Yeah, brother. But fortunately, I had spent a significant amount of time training at this gym, so it's not the worst, but yo, follow instruction. There we go. It's not hard, is it? Now, because this gym only goes down to 1.25 kg plates, I would usually do what I have on the program is 136 kilograms. We've got 135 on the bar. Oh, snap. I felt the aura. What you saying, bro? Good to see you, man.
See you in a while, bro.
Oh, it's been a minute, bro.
Oh no, I'm feeling exposed because I got the yapping on tape. Man supersetting the bench with the yap.
6 hours later.
But did you watch the movie? Oh, you read the manga. You read the manga. You read the manga. Alright, bro. Good one. We interrupt this broadcast with a special DAP appreciation news bulletin. Can we just photosynthesize the fact that man just gave the cleanest of daps with a whole clip in his hand? What? Nothing? Come on, hippies! I see, bro. Safe. Always love a gym yap around anime. But yeah, like I was saying, they don't have 1 kg plates. Not 1 kg plates, they don't have half kg plates, sorry. Shout out to one of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put, these have gotta be around, headcanon, these have gotta be at least 0.25. So I'm just gonna put like as many of these suckers on as I can. Alright, so cool, setting up for this one. Let me keep this all the way 100. Let me keep it a buck fitted with you lot. Real honest, real raw. I'm setting up for this and you can see me grab my left elbow. I don't know to this day, Wagwan for my elbow on this one. I've never felt a sensation like I did. It wasn't intense, but it felt weird. Okay, Larry, it felt weird. However, because it's so minor and literally just happened, I thought, you know what, I'll push through. This set was actually okay. My position's good. I think the first 2 pauses were aight. I think in general, I can probably slow down my pauses a tad. And I also think I can do a better job of keeping my lats tight. Because on that last rep, as I pushed to the top, I lost my left a little bit and had to contract it. So that's 1. And then 2 is just making sure that my bar path is where I want it as well. Just making sure I'm not rushing that first rep coming out of the rack. Because these hooks, because they're very deep, when you come out, it's very hard to pull out. You do have to pull out a little bit, which is just what happens when you have really deep J hooks. But away from that, yeah, man. But bear with me on this bit because the audio is terrible. Big dog. See, bro?
What else you need, man?
What about, man? Just making content and all of that.
Is that live?
Yeah. You can be in it, bro.
Sure.
Don't be shy. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, young butt. Yeah, man. Wait, look at this, bro. The channel will be like, yo, man's. Hold on, let me just pull this up. So height for height. I'm a big you. How tall are you, bro?
I'm 6'5".
Yeah. How old are you?
I just turned 21.
21, bro. Frick. Yeah. 21's a joke, man. How much you win?
Sometimes I'm like 110. Sometimes I go up to 112. But when I'm EM, I'm probably just up from like 109.
Yeah, 109. Frick. Big you, man. Big you.
Do you know anime? You still watch anime?
Yeah, of course, bro. It's freaking. Everyone that's come over so far, like, oh, what anime you bang? What anime you watching? I watched the Demon Slayer movie the other day. I'm watching One Piece slowly. I've read the manga, but now I'm just watching episodes come out.
I've watched it, but I need to read the manga.
Yeah, bro, read the manga. And you gotta read the manga, yeah.
I love One Piece, but it's pace.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You gotta read. Yes, big dog. Oh, get off me. Only just now has it struck me that I am actually colour coordinated with the weights. It's funny because, yeah, yo, I rest that way at this. Yo, easy, dude, your tools track. This is cold. This is gonna make a bad thumbnail. I watch. Actually, no, you would have seen the thumbnail by the time like this. But yo, anyway, future, past, present, his story, my story, their story. It's gonna look cruddy. I would say having a very honest reflection of myself as an elite performer. First rep of the second set, I misgrooved. Second rep, lovely. Third rep, lovely. Fourth rep was a bit slow, but I could then start to feel a bit of the pinch in the back of the shoulder. So 2 sets of 4, 136 kilograms, there or thereabouts. Actually, if someone knows, how much do these clips actually weigh? Because I've just done some head cannon, gym bro, gym rat edition. But that's got to be about 250 grams. Now what we're going to do is try some dumbbells because I haven't done any dumbbell in quite a while. So we're going to see how that goes. Again, it's going to be very light, just get the blood in. I really want to stretch the chest because I don't bench press. The way you set up for a powerlifting style bench press is you cut the range of motion as much as possible. So naturally we have to be strong and high any range of them. So we're going to do some incline dumbbell full range. And let's do it at 45 degrees. Number 5. This is a halfway house between getting some shoulder work in and some upper pec work in, but also the weight will come down. So I'm not really fussed about how much weight I'm moving on this particular movement. It's literally just to get a pump, have a different stimulus, and dumbbells are a bit easier on the shoulders as well. So that's why we're up for these. So I'm going to start very light on this one. Here we go. Nice and easy. And then I'm going to start right at the bottom, beside my pecs, shoulder blades, all the way to the top. And control. And I'm not using any leg drive on these, the 10 kg, but I won't use any leg drive on these just because I want it all to be in the chest. Ah, bitch. You know when someone takes the exact dumbbells you're about to take? So I have to take a crusty, musty, gusty, rusty one. I don't think you can see that from here, but makes me take the gusty 20s. Good thing I'm an humble guy. That's the real G way to set these up. Let's give that an actual replay, please, Clive. So I'm just trying to make these as heavy, feel as heavy as they possibly can. So I don't have to use much weight. Because we will run out of weight. I'm bad man. Real bad man. And also, what I've noticed with these, even just going into the 20s, is when I'm back here, if I come in, there's pain on the left side. If I'm slightly more flared out, there's less pain. Is out here you're the most vulnerable for your anterior part. I can't speak. Let's try that again. We'll be back after a bit. You're more vulnerable typically out here on the anterior part of the shoulder, anterior to front. However, go through your own, know your body, know what you need to do. I know that with the amount of weight I'm going to be using, I can be quite safe out here because I can control the weight through the whole range, touch the side of my chest, pause it, and pop straight back up. Whereas if I was come here, which is technically the safer way, because it's giving me discomfort, I'm just going to move out here and... So we did 20s. Real quick, someone needs to talk to the designers of Pure Gym's weights. Why these handles are slippery, and not even slippery because they've been worn down. The knurling doesn't provide very much friction. What's the point? It's like, may as well. Actually, I'm not gonna this doesn't need to be slippery. So what I'll do is I'll show you how I like to set up these, because this is our real bad man move. Set the dumbbells down on your knees like this, so you're balanced. So that one, I'm flapping around like a pair of tits. But set the dumbbells down on your knees here. What I like to do is I'll rock forward, squeeze my back together, just so they're even. It's important that they're even because dumbbells will take control if you don't control them. You have to stop getting them like a tail beast. And then what I do is I take a deep breath. I go, no, actually, I lie. What I do is I'll stand up like this. I'll go, actually, scratch all that. I left and start again. I will start standing up. Here, dumbbells resting on knees. You take a big belly breath in, hold it, and then as you sit down, you kick, set. And that momentum will get you in the right place, and then you pop to the top as soon as you've set. So don't wait at the bottom, unless you want to do an extra pause rep. You kick, set.
I can do that. Shimmy, kick, crazy.
Which I will demonstrate with immaculate form and precision. Beautiful. And you catch them back. Don't be jamming, banging, slamming them around. Catch them back, good gym etiquette. Stand up, put them back. So this all feels very good. I can feel my power level rising again. I think it's time to level up the yard. Give them yard man some percent. So I'll do either 1 or 2 sets. 8 to 10 reps. Bob's your uncle. Actually, scratch that. 1 or 2 sets. And Leroy is your uncle. Same again. Set. And also, grab the dumbbell closer to this end than this end. You don't want to, this is a horrible position to rest. So you want to be up closer to the top of the dumbbell.
Alright, now don't be silly. You man know the drilly. Time to chop some wasp, brother. You know how it goes. So basically, with this set, it actually felt really nice, surprisingly. I managed to find that unique angle, and that's what, maybe like 20 degrees of flare coming down through my elbows. And this actually kind of felt good. So I'm gonna keep these in. But the annoying thing is, and this is my one bugbear pet peeve when you're blammers whammers, the belly at the bottom just showing through. It's like, yo, it started tucked in. To be fair, I think they don't make vests long enough for the big man blasters around here. You know what I mean? So when I was looking in the mirror trying to see if I could keep it down, you know. Alright, such a little pet peeve for making content. So look at me trying to fix it straight away. But then this happened. Shout me for you. Ooh. That's a bit scary. I almost got decapitated. It's a good thing Super Saiyan J was about to save me.
You'll spill no Saiyan blood today.
Which brings me on to my next point. It's always good to have a spotter. Like, dumbbells are great because if I were to fail, God forbid I ever fail on 30s. But if I were to fail, I was like, I would be able to, actually no, that called the pec test. So if you're here, you always want to fail forward. Because this is a safe way, never back here, always that way.
I was like, damn nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass, the sun is still out, my nigga, and it was just, I don't know.
What my old coach, Thomas, used to make me do, which is some tempo flies. Now these are one of the hardest exercises to do for the chest. You will see I have a mere 8 kilograms. I don't have a stopwatch because I'm using my phone to record, so all it is to the top. Hardest thing to do is keep your scapula set, or hardest thing for me to do, right? It is 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and close. And that's 1 rep. Let me go again. 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and Mississippi, close. And what this does is it stretches all of your pec fiber out, which is what is needed after a lot of benching. So I'll do a few more reps on this. Now what will happen for me is, like Coach Ack said, is my upper trap will want to take over this movement, and I've got to try and keep my scaps down while this is happening. You will get a stretch for the pec like no other. I tell you what, when I am fit, healthy, big and strong, I will do these 2 sets of 15, 2 to 3 sets of 15 with 60 seconds rest in between, under 14 kilograms. And it is torture. So any of you big bad widems, set a timer and it's 5 seconds. It's not working for 5, it is 5 whole seconds. If anyone could do 20 kg or more on this, and I'm talking every rep is absolute full extension, no bending the arms and turning it into a press, all the way out here, then I might have to buy you a drink. So if you do it, tag me, I'll be happy to see you. Now, because my chest is tighter than Mr. Krabs' back pocket, I'm just gonna stick to 10s today. It's all about the form first, weight after.
Now, like I said, these are a brilliant exercise. If you've made it this far in the video, just comment the word flies, just so I know you've seen this bit. But yeah, look at the tempo on these. Even sped up, you can see that I'm not cheating a second, and that's the best way to do it. Indeed. And if you're still watching, like, comment, share, and subscribe for your boy.
A few moments later.
So now, I'm gonna do some legs, and let's keep it honest. You don't really want to see this. So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Until next time, I'm